Hey, what's up, guys? This video is going to be another memory type video. This is actually a very small collection of stuff I got from different knife companies. When I was in high school, I think senior year, I decided to write a bunch of knife companies requesting signatures and autographs from not only the workers, and employees, but as well as the knife makers and designers. I thought it was just really fascinating. These people, obviously, being that I was so into knives, getting the autographs of these people were just as fun for me as some people like collecting autographs from, I don't know, sports figures. It's very common for people to collect, a baseball signed by the team members, but even though I do like sports quite a bit, knives were my real passion. So I thought it'd be kind of cool and different to get autographs and signatures from all these people. So this video, I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I actually got back after sending these letters to these companies. And before I actually start this video or get into this, I want to apologize to some of my viewers for my last video. Reason being is for the foul language that was in the song that I played. You know, it's not a big deal to have foul language in a video, but I seem like a definite hypocrite because of the fact that I specifically said in a prior video that I do not like foul language on my channel. I like to keep it family friendly. So obviously that seemed pretty ridiculous, and some people were shocked. At least one person that I know had contacted me, and they were watching it with their child who was young, and obviously, F this, F that wasn't very good, and they were kind of upset by it. So I do want to give a sincere apology for that. Just one of those things kind of slipped my mind. I know it seems kind of stupid, but I do want to apologize for it. So anyway, here's some of the stuff. First thing I'll show you I got from Spyderco, and it's one of their postcards, and it's dated 2003, actually 10/7/03, and it reads, Jeffrey, per your request, enclosed is our catalog signed by Spyderco founder and owner Sal Glesser. And by the way, Sal Glesser is a really, really cool guy. I've never met him, but I know a lot of people have talked to him at knife shows, and he just seems like a really cool guy. Sal Glesser, it says see page 1, and I got the little catalog here. I'll show you in a minute. It says Sal also included the Spyderco keychain coin. These were made for Spyderco employees only. Kind regards, Joyce, something with an L. I don't know. You guys maybe make that out. But I thought that was really cool. And obviously, here's the coin. It's a little keychain type thing that I guess the employees wear just to kind of remind them about the integrity of what they're doing in their work. And it's pretty cool, a little motivational thing. It says Spyderco, looks kind of like a guitar pick. It says honesty, communication, accuracy, speed. And let's see, the back reads, Spyderco proudly sets the standard in cutlery and other markets by delivering innovative, reliable, high-performance products. We always extend our best effort to conduct business in an honest, fair, and proper manner. Our success is measured by making money and having fun. So I thought that was really cool. Again, just because only the employees have it, and I guess I do too. So I don't know, little things like this get me excited. I know it seems really dumb, but that's how into knives I actually am. So that's pretty cool. So put that aside. And here's the Spyderco catalog that they sent me, which is cool. It's got a picture of a bunch of different models that obviously together make up their Spyderco logo. Very cool. Let's see. Here's page 1. Here it says, Jeffrey, thanks for the support. Sal Glesser. So I thought that was awesome. And obviously you have the catalog itself. A bunch of different models. By the way, let's skip back. The original Spider wrench, not the new bird wrench, but I actually own this way before I started making videos here on YouTube. Very cool tool. And actually, I worked at Walmart doing night shift, unloading trucks, which sucked. It was horrible. Horrible, beat you up kind of work. And not to mention watching these guys throw stuff around. So, P.S. if you ever buy a TV or something for Walmart, do check it out before you throw out that receipt, because they bang this stuff around. But but anyway, the tool came in such handy. Such handy. I don't think that even makes sense. It was very, very handy while working that job. I can't tell you how many times I broke it out to actually do stuff with it. So, very cool little tool. Unfortunately, I don't have it anymore. I sold it. But anyway, here's another one. Spyderco Dodo. I actually had a couple people message me when I made the video on that to see if I still had it. Believe it or not, someone in the UK offered me $400 for it, and I couldn't refuse it. and I do miss it. I actually kind of wish, even for 400 bucks, that I didn't sell it, because I really liked it. I think I had the black version, plain edge blade. But anyway, so there it is, Spyderco catalog. A little message from Sal. Very, very cool. Here's one from Buck Knives, and I won't bore. I'm not going to read all this stuff, but this is cool. Here's one of their fold-out catalogs. Shows a lot of different models and stuff. And they actually had a bunch of people from the factory pass this around and write nice stuff about it. I'll read one to you here. Here, Fred Wilson from Buck. He's been working there since 1970. He does basic assembly, and he made it to department manager, and then he also does customer service. So it's really cool just reading these different things and what these guys do, how long they've been there. I like this one, Wild Bill Cody. Since 1979, last 10 years he's done custom work for Buck, Buck's custom shop. Just this stuff is really cool to me. I know some of you guys are thinking that I'm retarded for liking this and being excited about it, but I'm telling you, that's how much I like knives. Here's one from Coast Cutlery. Coast Cutlery makes generally some cheaper stuff. A couple basic models here. I think Walmart at one point had Coast products that they were selling, but anyway, you can see a bunch of different signatures from the employees and in some cases some of the designers for these knives. So I just thought that was really cool. Let's see. Felneven. I still don't think I'm pronouncing that right. Felneven. I hope I'm not offending anyone. This is really cool. Here's the actual owners. Peter with Ack the dog. I think it's Ack. It's probably pronounced different because they are Swedish, but Anne, Sophie, and then Eric, their son, and they run the company. Very cool. And here's a little message on the bottom: to Jeffrey with greetings from Felneven, and then Peter's signature there. So really cool. They make some just beautiful, beautiful knives. I wish I can afford their fixed blades. I suppose I can sell a gun and buy one of the fixed blades, but you know, for now I like the guns. But just really, really beautiful knives. There's the U2 I love so much. Just really cool. But anyway, moving on. Here's one from MOD, Masters of Defense, and the front says, "I appreciate your interest in our company or in our industry. Our edge tools and the professionals included or involved. Take care," and the president's name, which I can't make out. It starts with a J, something Roy. But MOD knives were very cool. Before I tell a lot of people this in private messages, but never mention it in video format. I used to be really into automatic knives, and people get that. They send me that question all the time. You know, we could ever see some auto knives, and I do love autos. But I sold my whole collection before making videos here on YouTube, and I was very much into Microtech knives, and at the time, Masters of Defense knives, when Michael Janich used to still design for them. And right now, he's not part of MOD anymore. He used to be the master designer, I believe, there, and really did design most of these knives you see here. But now it's Blackhawk. He does Blackhawk work. So the company just kind of swapped names, or I don't know the specifics on it, but it is Blackhawk now, not Masters of Defense. But there's another one. Here's a cool one from Browning. They sent me a little printout, and they also gave me a little decal. So that was pretty cool. Just you know, they printed out their logo and signed it. So I appreciate this stuff. All right, this one's very funny. This is a very funny story. But before I show you this, let me show you. Phil Neven also sent me a decal, and here's a little thing from Taylor Cutlery, which does do Smith & Wesson knives. They also took on a couple of knives. I think they make the current Schrade knives. Anyway, let me get to this story. This is just hilarious. Here is a signed photo of Sean Leffler from Shop at Home TV. Why do I have a signed picture of the host, Sean Leffler, from Shop at Home Television? I used to be, when I was younger, like real young, this is probably, oh my God, I must have been 10 or 11 years old. I used to stay up real late, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning on a Friday night, watching the Knife Collector show. This is one of those, middle of the night knife shows, specials, on QVC and Shop at Home, where you'd get like 300 knives for $200, something like that. If you guys are interested in real cheap knives and bulk purchases like that, check out cutlerycorner.net. I think it's .net, or Google it, Cutlery Corner. They still do a live show on webcam or whatever, and they do still sell these sets like this. You'll recognize this guy if you Google broken katana or something like that. I know a lot of you knife guys have probably seen this, but it's the Shop at Home episode where he's showing this real cheap katana, and he's banging it on the table, and the tip snaps off and stabs him in the chest, which is hilarious because the whole time he's saying how great the quality is, and that's why he was banging it. Just really funny. This is the guy. I got his signature. This is totally by accident. I actually wrote I wrote into the company with a letter because they had a special where Gil Hibben, just Google him if you don't know who he is, but Gil Hibben was on the show, and I actually sent them a letter asking if I can get an autograph from Gil Hibben. Big fan, it's really cool. I'd like to have an autograph if that's possible. And I guess they got confused, and he sent me his autograph. But I think that's hilarious. I'm probably the only person on YouTube, I can probably guarantee it, that I have this guy's autograph. And it turns out he became famous for breaking that sword. Just really, really funny. He used to do the knife show with another guy. I can't remember his name, but they were really funny together. He was obviously the city guy, and then the other guy was kind of like the country guy. And just bickering back and forth was hilarious. But anyway, Sean Leffler, again, type in, like, I don't know, broken sword or broken katana. I'm sure you know what, I'll find the video for you, and I'll put a link in the description box. So check over there in the description box and click the link, watch the video of this guy breaking a sword on TV while telling you how great it is, trying to sell it to you. Very, very funny. Alright, what else? Case Cutlery. This is actually one of my favorite ones that I got. This was their current catalog at the time, and this is really cool. I got some signatures in here, but how they have this set up is they show the person and they explain what they do. And each single person in this catalog signed on their own picture. So this is a perfect format for obviously getting signatures. For example, here's Mike Coley or Coley. He does the Fabrication Associate. That's his title, Fabrication Associate. You can see him working on some different liners there. And then obviously they talk about the knives. Here's Brian Jones. Hafter is his title. So just really cool. Rosa Vigalotta, she's a cover maker, which I guess does handle work, handle scales. And then as they show these people, they also show different lines, or their current production line. So this is just really, really cool. I like this one quite a bit. And the last thing here is actually even though I like the case one quite a bit, this is actually my favorite prize signature. And I was able to actually meet this person in person, and he is a legend in knife defense and knife fighting tactics, and obviously he did design knives for Boker. But anyway, let me just show you. This is Rex Applegate, and if you guys have ever seen the Applegate Fairbane folder, or even the fixed blade like he's showing in this picture, you'll recognize that he was the designer for that. Rex Applegate was also heavily involved in Vietnam, or Vietnam, I should say. And he is a legend in knife defense. And I actually met him at a knife show, and he was signing these for people. And I got to talk to him for a little bit about his folder design, and it's just amazing. It really brings back memories. It's very cool. Unfortunately, he passed away. I'm not sure exactly when, but he's a really nice guy. And like I said, was a legend in the knife industry. So he gave me this, and also I bought a patch while I was there for $3. Boker patch. So anyway, that's my little, well, not little video. In fact, I'll probably stop saying, I just want to show you a short video, because I never have short videos, as you guys know. But that was my video on some stuff I got from different knife companies over the years. So just really cool. It means a lot to me. Probably means nothing to you guys, but like I said, I figured I'd share it with you. And I really just wanted to pop this video on today, make a video of something, because I really did want to apologize for yesterday's video. It was kind of uncalled for, and like I said, for some people, shocking. So I do want to apologize for that. So anyway, that's it. That's my little story for you. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I thank you for watching.
1101-1816 is the item number on this one. And the nice thing about these practice katanas... Oh! Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt big time. A piece of that the tip just got me, Odell. Oh, that got me good.
You all right?
A piece of that tip just got me. Oh,
Folks, right now, we may need emergency surgery in the studio.